Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Cher. I finally have it, guys. The PLouise Budget Box for September, not even October, September. Here it is at the end of October, and I'm just now getting it. But we're gonna open it up and see what all is inside. So if that interests you, stick around and we'll hop right on it. All right, guys, so welcome if you're new here. I'm Cher. I normally don't have on such crazy, vibrant, colorful makeup. I just did a try on for Ipsy and I went straight into filming this one because I just got my box and I was so excited because, guys, I've been waiting on this box for literally ever. I've been talking about it and how it just, first of all, the shipping for PLouise is crazy when it's in the US because it's shipping from the UK. And then I think they had some shipping delays anyway, and so it's just now getting here. I feel like I've been waiting on it forever, but I'm happy that it's finally here. So we're gonna peek at everything in here, and I will let you guys know, I have started doing spoilers for PLouise. It seems to be helpful for some, so I will probably continue to try to bring you guys the spoilers. So I will be looking out for November's spoilers any day now, so stay tuned for that. I'll try to bring you guys a video on it. But as I've talked about before, we are almost 2 months behind with when my boxes get to me, so I'll go ahead and unbox the September one. And we already knew that this one was very much a brow theme, and a lot of them do kind of have a theme, but some of them don't necessarily. But this one I think was like all brows, so which I'm good with. And we talked about how the PLouise boxes, they tend to be really great for makeup artists, and I am a freelance makeup artist. They got a lot of kind of different shades and colors and bulk things to be able to put on different clients, and so that's what it's fantastic for. So this is great for me personally. I don't know if this month is a great one for personal use for a lot of folks as much, but we'll take a peek at everything and see how it's looking. So I am gonna go ahead and open her up, and when you first open it, it kind of looks like a keyboard. So that's really fun. It says, "My top search, PLouise." So that is one thing you cannot beat, is PLouise packaging. And even on the front, guys, check this out. Like, it looks like a little search bar, and at the top you've got the search bar and the URL is brows. So I love that. I love the packaging. It's so fun. Like, I really should probably keep all these boxes just because they're so cute, but I don't have room for them all. So when you first open it up, here is what it looks like down in there. And by the way, if you're kind of new to PLouise or you've been curious about what these look like, you usually get a good, I don't know, 3 or 4, maybe 5 items, depending on like the mix of things, but you tend to get like palettes and really versatile items and stuff. But of course it's all just the PLouise brand, but it is amazing. And like I said, I think a lot of it's geared towards makeup artists, but where you can't beat it is the packaging. We actually don't have as much of a brow. This is a liquid cheek, so a liquid blush. I mean, the cheek of it, liquid blush. So that's actually amazing. I don't remember us getting a liquid blush in here, so that's awesome. And they have some other products that are similar on the back that they're telling us about, but I am really happy about that because I guess it's not all brows then. We are getting a liquid blush with this, so let's check it out. Pull it out of here. Here is our cute little liquid blush, and you'll open it this way. Oh my goodness, look, it has that kind of little applicator. Isn't that adorable? I wonder, okay, good. I don't have to squeeze anything out. So here is kind of the shade that you're looking at, and awesome. Oh my gosh, that's like a bright neon, vibrant pink blush. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm so excited because I don't remember the liquid blush being part of the spoilers. So that was kind of a little extra. The next thing that we've got here is an eyebrow gel. So we're getting kind of a separate eyebrow gel with it. Oh, so browtiful. I love that. So here it is, and you're gonna open it to find that kind of a little brush there. So yeah, really to like kind of help set the brows and everything, laminate them. These are some of the kinds of brow gels that I really like to use, so happy about that. Next, we have a set of brow pencils. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones. So that's awesome. And of course, they're all kind of shaped like this in the box. Each one is the same, but they just kind of stacked them all together. And I'll go ahead and show you the shades on the box so you can kind of get a feel for what all of them are. You have espresso, macchiato, gingerbread latte, blonde blend, and hazelnut latte, all kind of named after coffee flavors, I guess. This actually looks pretty good because I think you definitely need your darker shade. You're gonna have a little bit darker, like medium brown in there. Gingerbread latte. I feel like it's kind of trying to lean a little bit more ginger, a little bit more pink tone, red tone, which you're gonna need for the redheads. And then you have a blonde one and a hazelnut latte, which I'm hoping this is gonna be a little bit taupey. I think that'd be the only thing I would hope for is more of a taupe color. But I don't know, that hazelnut latte may be taupe. We'll test them out. What I might do is swatch all of them for you so you can get a feel for like the shade ranges, and then that will help me know, okay, would this be the right shade ranges for my clients? Because I usually do need about 5. And this is usually mostly the mix, but I know that one that I absolutely have to have is a taupe. So let me just show you what they look like. First of all, it's a long brow pencil. And so on one side, they are shaped with that kind of triangle shape. So they're a lot like the shape of like the ABH brow definer. And then on the other side, you're gonna have a little brush, but I think this actually has a clear brow gel in it too to help with the lamination part. So it is not just a pencil, it's also a brow setter. So I love that it's 2 in 1 in this one product. So you've got like everything you need. Now on clients, I will tell you guys, I can't use this side. So, oh, and in the middle, sorry, I forgot. That's right. It has one in the middle too. It actually has a dry brush in the middle. Okay. And then on the end, it has a brow gel in the brush for it. So awesome. So it's 3 in 1. I forgot about that. That's right. So pencil on one side, dry brush in the middle to brush the brows with, and a clear brow gel on the end. If I'm using this on clients, I can't use the brushes because you don't have a great way to like clean them in between and sanitize them between clients. But you can use the pencil part because we can sanitize that with like alcohol wipes or, you know, good alcohol, let it soak. But I have to use disposable brushes. So this is really handy, but I'm not sure that it's fully handy for clients. For personal use, it's awesome, but are you going to need all of these different shades for your own personal use? You know what I mean? So on one hand, I think this is fantastic. On the other, I'm like, well, it's not completely great for clients, you know? So, but let me go ahead and swatch all of the colors for you and I'll be right back. All right, here are the swatches of the brows. Now, these are very similar, your darker ones, but this one is just slightly more brown tone, like warmer. You might not can pick up on it on camera, the nuances. So I think this truly is an espresso. It's probably the deepest you really want to go on a brow. And that's pretty deep too. That middle one is definitely, I think it's, you know, it still looks kind of brown, but it does have more of a red tone. So I think that will work for your gingers. The next one's what you're going to want to do for the dark blondes. That last one, I was hoping the last one, which was, I think the hazelnut, I was hoping it would work as a taupe. It's still just slightly brown, but that's probably the closest I'm going to get to the taupe. You know, it's like, I feel like none of them are truly like really light. That dark blonde one, the second to last one there, is the lightest one. They're all pretty brown toned, but I have to almost like put it on people's brows to know. So I think for me, I tend to go with a medium brown. I would almost go with that for me sometimes, but I may even, yeah, these are going to probably be too light for me. I'd probably be about here. So I'm just going to have to see. I'm going to have to try it on a few people and think about it. But I think you need one more like lighter one or taupier one in there from what I can see. But for the most part, I think most of them will work. Cool idea still though for your personal use. Again, it's just, you're not going to be putting all different shades of brows on yourself though, probably, you know. Next and final one is the brow palette. So I'm really excited about this too. I love the packaging again. Signature Blend Silky Smooth Eyebrow Palette. And here we are inside. Wow. Okay, and what I remember about this one, yep, it is true. You've got your row here of the more creamy ones. So you've got like a creamy blend and then the dry on top. And I think that they kind of match each other for the most part, so that you could almost do a creamy one and then set it, like follow behind and set it with a dry formula. Or if you just don't want to go with creamy at all, just do the dry alone, or vice versa. So very, very, very versatile. And another thing that I'm noticing in here, guys, is that the names correspond to the same names as the pencils. So these are all the same shades, but in a palette form. So you can either use your pencil form or palette form. And I just kind of swiped a little bit here. And you can see that's the blonde blend. So that goes with that one. And you can see it's the same color. Yeah. So you're not going to get different shades out of the palette versus the pencils. So you're not going to get your taupey shades still. But you got like everything you need. Now as a, on clients, I tend to use pencils more on clients just because they're easier for me. But at least with this, you have everything you need here. Just take you a spatula and angled brush and work on their brows. So, but you can do other things with this too if you really wanted to. You can make lip liner with this. You could do eyeshadow with it, probably. I don't know how the formula works, how good it is, but you could do a few other things. You could potentially even do bronze contour, maybe. I mean, it's kind of versatile, of course, made for brows. So I definitely like this and the colors in it a lot more than, say, the same idea that Danessa Myricks had with her Groundworks palette. Now, I haven't tried the original Groundworks. I've only done the rose one. I can't remember what it's called, Blooming Rose. I wasn't crazy about it. I think just the formula, it was a little hard to work with, and the colors didn't all work quite how I was thinking. So I like the concept and the look of this a little better, but I'm going to have to play with it to know what I think about the versatility of it. And so I'll have to keep you posted. So anyway, that was everything in the box though for September. Now, if you haven't seen my October spoilers video yet, go check them out because October looks so amazing. We get these like storybook palettes. I'm so excited for that one. So I can't wait for it to arrive, but it will probably be at the end of November, seeing as how this one came so late for September. So you'll want to keep a lookout for that. And so look forward to your October boxes. And then as soon as I see the November spoilers, any moment now, I'll bring you those too. So make sure you stay tuned, pop that subscribe button and turn the notification bells on so you don't miss it. And if you like to see a lot of other subscription boxes, I do a lot of them here, all the popular ones, but I've recently gotten into the PLouise and I love them. So if you want to see all that kind of content, unboxings, spoilers, reviews, try-ons, lots of fun makeup looks and palettes and vlogs and whatnot, then I'm your girl and this is your channel. So you'll want to stick around. All right, guys. So I will catch you on the next one and let me know how you're loving your PLouise boxes.